See, you see it now? This is perfect frame composition that it said. You right to the edges and stuff like that. That's color corrected to give it, a little bit of a warmer feel to it. And as you see on the top there is when we cut to the second camera, which starts to give us little motion shots, right? And everything. We're gonna play it through, but I'm just talking it through as a description first, yeah? Gives it more dynamism, right?
What was this program again, sorry?
Power Director.
Power Director.
This is the one that I said was the real cheapest program that you could edit HD on and everything like that, and you can load it into all the computers and stuff. Now, track 3 is just a color board, which gives us this gray, because what we want is, we want everything as far as brand awareness to be identified as this is a Lightrooms program. So I just chose gray as one of the Lightroom colors, whatever, right? And that just gives it the same whether you're on a close-up or move. You're running the stream slow on me today, computer, or wide, right? So the banner strip stays the same. We call it a banner strip. So, like say, when you are going to be shown and have a chance at editing, is that's like what you would do. So, out of your 2 tracks, you will have a third track, which would be the banner strip. Now, the third track, which is the audio track, this audio was recorded separately by Stephanie on the laptop through the Audacity, right? Audacity is another free program, and where it's like, because the camera is omnidirectional, right? The mic comes from the top, it picks up everything in the room, all the acoustics. Audacity kind of like, limits that down a little bit, but if you have 2 camera sources, right, for it to match, you want the audio to be one.
There we go, that's the capital sheet off as well, behind it. Want me to wait just in case?
No.
Alright, so give me a shout if there's any more problems.
Okay, thank you very much.
Have a
for
good
that.
session.
Thank
Cheers.
you. So, track 4, still see, right? Let me know when it goes up. Track 4 is the Lightrooms logo, right? Made it big like that because it's nice logo, really affirming. As far as station identification, you always want to put it into the left or the right corners of the screen. That's why track 5 has the WA logo, right? So this is track 5. Now, the thing about the WA logo is it's like, it's not a PNG, so it's not transparent. So I had to do some on here where I had to do the chroma key. So it has a white background. I take out the white background, so it's just the letters. And then I can take off the aspect ratio where I can manipulate the size of it, and I put it up in the corner. So it's just right above our man Ernest's head, right? You know what I mean? But we can still see him, right? What also is nice though is, even though I took off the white background, because of the sunlight coming into the window, it has its own white background again. That's just pure luck. But it's nice. The reason why I'm explaining that our nauseum is to you is that with all the different videos that we've done, they're the same as far as the branding is concerned. So let's just say, for example,
how do you get the audio to sync up with the video then?
Alright, that's a very good question. And stuff. Alright, before I move on, what did you just do? Thanks for asking me that question, man, in the middle of like I did it. Okay.
Okay.
No. What it is that we start with the SoundCloud. So once both cameras are rolling, right? That's fine. Once both cameras are rolling, we just sync it up like with SoundCloud. Now we've heard of the clapperboard and all that. It's the same thing, right? You could sync it up to the word, right? So sometimes, like say for that track 1, where it was the close-up camera, I would have to listen to what somebody was saying, generally Martin, and then I will stop right there on the audio. Like, so like this is the scrubber bar, this triangle thing I'm moving here. And I would stop here, right, onto the end of a word, right? I know what the next word is going to be. And then I can look onto track 2, or I look onto the audio track, and then I just go to that same point of the end of that word. And then once I lock it in, this is when it becomes about cutting and pasting, right? So I splice, so it goes evenly, like one strike, and then I can move the audio to that. So when I sync the audio, as you saw on that other track, I could get rid of camera 1 and camera 2's audio, which is camera 2's the phone, and just use the audio from the Audacity, which is how I edited that. And that's pretty much how it's done. Then it just becomes about when can I do it. Now, before I move on to this, here's my, I didn't actually edit this like I edited the others, because I was going to say use that as a thing, but it would have been like kind of like I can actually take these things out, but I'll do that in a second. First I want to upload. Any questions? Because I'm talking kind of fast, right?
So can I, do you mind if I just clarify?
Yes, please do.
So at the moment it isn't on YouTube, or it's where that is sort of the software where it's showing what you recorded. Is that what that screen was? And you were explaining all the different parts of it.
What screen are you talking about?
The one that was just showing before when you were saying
Oh yeah, the power director. That wasn't.
It's not loaded on YouTube, is it? That's just showing what's been filmed.
Yeah, but
on
I'm
that
going to load it on
software.
YouTube
Yeah,
right now.
that's what I just wanted to get it clear. It might have been obvious, but I just wanted to clarify it. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the edit software I was showing you.
Yeah.
Right, so that way, because
So do you have to buy that software, or do you download it free, or?
it's not free. I mean, preferably Lightrooms will, like, you can get the money for it.
No, I
It's
mean,
only like
if you
about-
wanted to do it yourself, you have to.
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can buy the software.
got to get
It's
the
between.
software,
It's like
yeah.
between. But see, all right. Here's the trick, right? That software that we're working on is Power Director 14. It's already up to Power Director 18.
You said it was Power Director, yeah.
Yeah, but it's already up to Power Director 18.
Yeah.
It advances every 2 months.
Oh no, I understand.
Right? So it's kind of like, what's the point? Which means that it sells for like about 70, 80 pounds on, anywhere.
Mm.
In the store, it's about like 1,000 pounds, right? But people are selling them on eBay
Mm.
because they're going to
They
the
want
next
to
level.
update it, yeah.
So what happens is now, what do I do with the one I already have? So what they do is they try to tell you that you can only use this once, but that's actually not true. You
Is it like,
use
do you have to have a license like Microsoft Office and stuff? Is that what it's about?
No,
It's
They give you-
okay, don't worry if it's complex.
no, it's not that complex. I'm just trying to say it's not a license, it's a code, right? So they give you a code, right, so that a way it can work. But what I'm
I
trying to
know,
say
yeah.
is they tell you it only works once.
I know, yeah, that's what
But
I
it
was
doesn't.
thinking,
You
yeah.
can use it more than
Because
once.
they want you to buy more stuff, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is, so you can purchase it for like anywhere on eBay, like anywhere like 18,
Yeah.
20, 30 pounds, whatever, depending on your due diligence. My thing is if you go
But you've
for
got
the
to
lower,
have a code. If you buy it off anywhere, you've got to have a code.
the code comes with it.
The code comes with it, yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is that like, what you do is that you get it for a lesser price
Mm.
and it's still just
No,
as
I
good.
understand that, yeah.
Yeah, no, but it's
But
still
it's not-
just as good.
yeah, it's not
So
the-
that's why I'm still on 14. Because like my son is on 15 and it comes with, now you can use 3D. Why the hell I want that?
No, I know. You don't always want all those updated
Accoutrements.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say is this is
No, I
really like a
understand,
really good
yeah.
level here.
Yeah.
So you could just put it onto like, the different computers. It's not like everybody wants to do it.
Yeah.
But it would just be really good, especially since they have a channel now.
Mhm.
Like I was saying to Mars, it's like with the comedy group, they can actually go and film,
Mhm.
people's sessions who actually want to be recorded. Like if I did a good session and you really had to build my confidence and you really had to pull me out of it. I was really scared to actually go up and perform. But I had a fantastic performance. How come nobody filmed it?
Mm-hmm.
It's because I was scared. Fear stops us. But when we're actually proud of the achievements we make and the steps we've taken, and it's not recorded, it's kind of like, what's up with that? We're in the digital realm of everything recorded. I'm recording the food I ate last night. You know what I mean? So it's just that kind of thing, like, if we're going to have a channel that is going to be about pushing people and celebrating people for what they do, then whatever other programs that are going on, should be recorded and could go onto the channel as a playlist. So now let's just test this theory about the.
You can get free ones, however, but
Yeah.
they'll put a watermark on your video.
All right. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean when you say that. Yeah.
It's like the music program I got is Sibelius, and it's like £800 a program. But the recent one, 8, now is a subscription to the always update it, so you don't have to go for the next one. So because they keep bringing out a new one and a new one and a new one. So now they've gone the same as Microsoft, where if you pay a subscription, they update it all the time.
Games are finally moving on to that sort of model. Software's been doing it for years. As soon as they were able to, control where people can download it from, then a license or a subscription or
Words on subscription as well.
yeah. So it just becomes a better way to manage it because you can update the program on the fly.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in. All right, so this tool here, the camera is where we upload videos. And the thing about it is that people like, hey, I want to have a YouTube channel. They don't realize how very simple it is. So select file to upload, click on that. These are all like, what they call like left clicks. Sorry, I'm ambidextrous. All right, look at that. Good thing, hey, here's all your personal stuff. He's all looking at your stuff.
What's that, Asian girls in here?
Hey. This doesn't say that. I told you the camera's wrong. All right, so these 3 videos. So we just select the video as it says to upload. And so those 3 will upload all at the same time. Right?
This YouTube channel, the YouTube channel, that's free, right?
Yeah. All you need is a Gmail account.
Yeah.
Or, as the kids call them, spam accounts.
Why do you need Gmail? How does that come into it?
For some reason, Gmail is the only way you can actually
It's a Samsung thing,
Access.
isn't it?
and access to YouTube.
All right.
You can't like
So
have a,
do you mean access to put things on it, not
well,
to
that's an
watch it?
Android.
yeah, not to watch it,
Yeah.
just to create
Samsung
your
phone.
I
channel
understand, yeah.
and create it through
It's
Gmail.
because to get onto the Play Store you have to have a Google account.
Yeah.
Brings YouTube and everything right into it.
Yeah.
So add playlist, right? What was that one?
It's all remembering so many things.
And there's a lot of things, but that's the whole.
Oh, that's why you write it down,
No, it's not. I'm not-
or there's a video, or there's a
I'm not
video.
criticising, I'm just,
No,
it's
no,
an
no, no.
observation, yeah.
So my journey is a playlist. So this video from one of the people at the last class, Neve, and I tried to spell it in the that way that they do. So that will go to the My Journey playlist.
Right.
And then Stephanie,
Oh,
right,
there's
who's
the tech
not
panel.
here.
Yeah.
right? Hers will go, well, when it's ready, it'll go to that playlist, and then the tech panel is this one, right? So now while they're uploading, because I can change the thing, and anytime we'll go back to this, right? So being that I had already explained this, I'm gonna take this off. So pretty much this is how Mars's My Journey will appear. It's only one camera, it's 3 minutes. Each My Journey has a title card. Alright.
What package are you using to generate those?
Power Director. So
It's all in built in, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen things like that before, but I've also seen external packages which can do the same.
Yeah. So of course Mars is not Neve. So I double click or double left click. And my so computer goes there. Right? So within that, I just change the name. So if in brand awareness, if everything the same. Like if you guys do some on my journeys, it will be the same. So I just type in Mars. You like Mars or you like Marshall?
Mars is fine.
Right? And everything. Now it's at the same color and standard. So as you just saw with Neve, or it will be the same with Stephanie, right? Now I just chose like out of all like the style choices of like what it could be when it comes on, whether it fades on, flips on, glow. So all of these are all built in.
And I'm assuming there's a robust environment where people are producing these as well.
What does that mean?
That there's outside content coming into it. The aficionados of the program will create their own styles and add them into it.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just like, I mean, I think you mean something like where you can add a different type of a template or something.
Oh yeah, I mean,
So like that's like
most programs have usually
Yeah.
got,
yeah. We don't want to confuse people, but like yeah, he's right. Right?
because you'll start using the ones that are actually there that are available, and then as you become more familiar with the program, you'll either start to create your own content for it, or
You get
find
your
other
input.
people.
Yeah. But then that also is like, say, as the power director advances too, those templates change. So
I hate that when you remove something that I rely on.
yeah, I know. But they also advance it too.
Can I just interrupt?
Yeah, sure. Too much?
No, it's just that I'm here to learn something, not to watch your discussion. That's just my input, sorry. So,
All right,
I'd
I'm
like
not-
you to just go through this and show me. I don't need to have a discussion about everything.
No, I was just pointing out that there are other templates available.
Yeah,
There
well,
will
you
be
know,
as you
I-
become more efficient with the
Maybe
program.
there is or there isn't, but that's ahead of the game, isn't it? I'd like to know the basics of beginning to end, how to do this, and then worry about templates.
There's a very easy way to learn how to do it. You
Well,
do it.
well, I'd
You
like
get
to
the
let-
program, or you
I'm-
get a
I'm-
program
yeah,
like it. I
okay.
understand where you're coming from.
I'd
and
like to let him
I
show
will
me
try to
without
dial it down.
interruption and without discussion.
I will try to
Please.
dial it down.
Thank you. That's all I'm asking.
All right. So I chose the roller coaster effect because, like, if you're talking about your life is like a roller coaster. So again, using the green and gray because it's the colors of the life rooms, and then we will open the door. So when we go transitions, so these are all various different transition effects that we use. I use the grand opening, as you see when we do the tech panel, is so that way the door opens into the person's journey.
Hello, my name is Marshall Brook, and I'm here to explain my journey to the life rooms and why I'm here and how much it's helped me. My life started changing when I was 2 years old, and I started having nothing but nightmares. When at 2 years old, people found that very strange. And for 2 years, I was constantly chased by a burnt man through my dreams, and it was a terrifying experience until 4 years old. I had a very bad experience, and I tried to burn down my play school at 4 years old, thinking that fire was the only thing that could defend me. It was the only thing that frightened the burnt man in my dreams. This obviously led me to go to a child psychologist, and back then they just said I was a badly behaved boy, and that's all I was. And thankfully, they actually told me to take up a musical instrument for something to get my mind off the bad things. And I took up the guitar, and I still play that now 4 hours a day, every day, for the whole of my life, to try and use it as a therapy. But the dreams never went away. And when I went and saw the psychologist, they explained to me, asked me to describe a burnt person, and I described it perfectly. And the only way I could have described a burnt person perfectly is I must have seen one. And to this day, I don't understand how I could describe a burnt.
Well, that's why camera person has a. We're not in now. So as we're here, so Mars just finished, right? His brave testament. He just finished. So as you can see that red line, which is again the scrubber bar, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut. So this here is the edit tool, or what we call the splice tool, right? So right here at the top of this taskbar is like 3. This is one in the middle is the splice. So I spliced it, right? It goes blue because it's like, as we call a highlight. We trash it. Now, if it was in the middle, it would give me 3 choices: remove or yeah, I'll give you an example. All right, let's just say if I wanted to cut here, it's easiest for you to see it. So if I hit trash, what? Sorry, what the hell are you doing? Go back. Now, every time you make a mistake, edit undo. Right, so let's see here. Let's splice it again. And then now in the middle here, I go to the trash, and it gives me 3 choices, right? So that's remove and leave gap, right? That would be that, if I wanted to do that, it'll be like that, right? I don't want to do that, so edit undo. Next choice is remove and fill gap. Most times you want to use that one, right? And then it just syncs everything back up. I don't want to do that. And then the third one would be if I had all these other tracks on here that we're going to put on right now, is remove and fill gap, but move all the clips. So like, this is why I tend to edit differently than you should. Like I sometimes I start at the end, you know, or whatever, where most of the time you're supposed to be in the beginning. But so if you're going to make your splice in the middle, you want to move everything that's on all those other tracks. So now, this goes back, it's really kind of rather unlimited. Sometimes it's set at 10, but mine is set at, you know, you can do it multiple times. So I just cut Mars out there, right? And then I want to put my little ending on it, so I'm choosing the grid. So that way, when Mars says goodbye,
how good this place is, and that's all we have got to say. Thank you very much.
and close it up, right? So the other videos do that too. So now, as I said, when we talked about branding, right? Sometimes it helps when people actually physically touch the computer. So who wants to come in and do the branding? Like I took the branding off, right? So who wants to give it a shot? Or you want me to do it, or you want to attack it?
Yeah, I'm going it, yeah.
All right, so
I think that's the best way to learn is actually do it.
Sure.
yeah, well, somebody, I'll still be talking.
So what do you want me to do?
All right, so we want to set the branding that we have. What? I invite him to do that. Yeah. My computer's on his last leg.
All right, now you tell me.
All right, there, now I told him. Okay.
You want me to take one of these, like...
Do you need to go back for the... Yeah. Hold on, hold on.
Take one of these logos and drag it to the bottom there.
No, do you not remember where it was? So, grab a logo and tell me.
So take the Lifelines logo.
Mm-hmm. And drag it to...
down to the last frame.
No, you got to drag it down to here. Because you're going to put it...
Was it
you got to
track
go...
4 or track 5?
Well, we're on... You can... Track 3. This is track 3.
Okay,
Okay.
so put it there.
All right, you want to put it there? That's track 2.
Okay, track 3.
Uh-huh.
Drop it.
Go ahead. Let it go. Now, look at it. It takes up everything now, right?
Right. So I need to resize it.
Right? But hold on. Before you do, let's just stretch it out as far as the whole video, right? So
it appears all the way through.
right. So you put it onto the end like that, and then pull.
Pull the corner.
Yeah. Not the corner, the middle. Yeah.
Pull that.
Pull. Yeah, that's right. Pull.
Pull that right along to the beginning.
Right. That's right. See? So you've done this before.
No, I haven't.
No, but it always
I know
works
what
the
drag and drop
same.
means.
It's all just about dragging, really, isn't it? That's what you're doing.
It's
some
true.
computers, yeah.
So that's
So wait. Now, what you want to do is go to modify.
right.
Modify. No, it'll come. Now, first you want to do is you want to untick maintain aspect ratio. So this is how you can manipulate all images.
Right.
So now that you unticked it, now you can actually move it down. So you can come out of there now.
So,
So save. Save. Mm-hmm.
so that will appeal all the way through then.
Yeah, but you now need to resize it. So go to the corner.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Keep going. Be a little bit, come down a little bit more. Right? Let go. Now, do we have it over there? Left or right? So you want to move it over to the left. No, okay. All right, you could have grabbed the square, but you still got it. Yeah? Break it down, bring it down. Bring it down, yeah, boom. Now the thing about it is you could go right to the corner,
Mm-hmm.
right? But some things that we're missing. Go to the middle here.
Modify.
No, to the middle of the track, because you're on the black side.
Right.
Yeah, the black side.
Modify.
Yeah, like the timeline, like, yeah, just
right,
like go.
right there. Yeah.
Yeah, just like go. Right. Okay, so,
That shows you what it looks like in frame.
exactly.
But
But,
that might be a bit big because it's blocking part of his body.
yeah, it's okay if he's blocking part of his body, but something's missing. Anybody knows what's missing?
Grey background.
Yeah.
Gray background.
Right.
So you put the light from on first, so you put it on track 3, so we gotta put the gray background on track 2.
Okay, how do we
So-
get that?
Nope, you gotta go up to media content,
Right, okay.
right? And then go to color boards.
Colour boards and split the grey out.
Well, the gray is the only one in
Yeah,
there, so
spread
bring
out
it down.
track 4, is it?
No, track 2.
Track 2, so yeah.
Why track 2? Because everything is from the bottom up. So every layer you put on is from the bottom up.
Is that it?
Track 2. It could be there, it's just really small. So,
Can't see it.
all right, so now we go to this scroll bar here,
Yes.
and then we stretch. All right, wait. No, that. Okay, go back to where you think you dropped it at.
You did initially drag it.
Right, stop.
Right.
Now go here to drag the back over here to the beginning. I don't think you actually put it in,
That's okay.
which is fine. All right, now let go. Grab it again and then drop it. You have to drop it on the video and not on the audio, so. But it's really small, you see? Yeah, let go. Okay, So, there it is. so just put it at the beginning. It's moved. Okay, you can do it that way too. Let go. And now go to the other way. So everybody see what he's doing. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you had it. It's like knitting. Yeah? Whoa, no, you're pulling the whole thing.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to not do.
Right. Yeah, it has to have the 2 arrows. You see the 2 arrows? So when you're on it, like it's like on the current.
Not showing up very well on the big screen. It's like a black blob.
Oh, you see it better than he
Yeah.
has to do it. So, doing good. It's like driving. It'll move a little faster. Tickles. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you're getting there. Come on now, right in there. I'm trying to do car metaphors, not sex metaphors.
Pretty much the same thing in my experience.
Yeah, mine
I've
too.
known many people
All right, let
who
go,
have
let go, let go.
substituted the car for a certain anatomy,
Okay,
but
boom, you're there.
So,
Let go.
yeah,
Oh, you let go?
yeah.
All right, now go back to the middle.
Right.
Yeah, bring your arrow back to the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, just anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
And we can have a look at it.
Yeah.
Just click.
Because what you will see that you covered up the whole thing. So what do you have to do?
Resize it.
Anybody?
Resize it.
Yeah, but how?
do exactly
Click
the
on
same
it.
thing as you did with the
Click on it.
iPhone's logo.
Click on it and drag
It's
it.
like,
Yeah.
click on it and,
You no, you can't do that, man. Click on the line from on there on a gray,
And
Right.
then drag it into the
Modify.
same
That's
No,
size.
called highlighting,
no.
isn't it? It's, 'cause- is it
Alright,
called
so,
highlighting?
wait a minute. Modify,
Right. Modify. Right.
and then what?
Then drag it down.
Nope,
to-
no, no, no.
Oh.
Missing a step.
Oh, right.
Up. Maintain aspect ratio.
Oh, yeah, take that
Alright.
off.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's in, I've not heard of that one.
Okay, so now go into the middle
Right.
and then just bring it
Bring
down,
it down
right?
to the same level as the life
A
room.
little bit.
Well, not really the same level as life rooms. Remember, you thought the life rooms were a little too big, right?
Right, okay.
So like, yeah, like about there.
And then drag it in.
No, you're not dragging it in, now you just save. It's already in.
Right.
Now, can you make that like semi-transparent if you need to?
You
I
could.
feel as though it's, you know, it's blocking an enormous spot. I mean, it's only the desk, but you're missing a lot. You express with your hands a lot, and it's going to knock.
Alright, wait, you
Right,
got a point. Alright, wait,
Sorry again.
No, you got a point. First, you got a point. First, resize the life rooms. That means you gotta click on the life room bar on track 3.
Right.
Now you've already unticked the aspect ratio, so now you can now you can physically go to it. Now you can physically go to it and just bring it down like that. Yeah? Now, go back to track 2, click on track 2, go back to modify, because Martin has a point. So, what we want to do is we want to make this slightly transparent. So the word is called opacity.
There it is, yeah.
You see opacity is at 100%?
Mm-hmm.
So now you want to minimize the opacity. Not too much.
Oh, that's true.
So like at like 50, 55? Yeah, that's cool, because Mars does his press with his hands. And we can still see life rooms clearly, yeah? And we can still have our gray stripe. Now keep an eye on that, make sure that stays put in. Right, so as you come out of that, we have one more logo branding to do.
Right.
Right, so you gotta come out of color boards and go back to media content, to drop arrow, yeah. Media content,
Right. Okay.
and then you're looking for the WA logo, which is there,
Yeah.
right? So remember I said that it's white, now bring that down to track 4. Yeah, there you go. There it is. There you go. Alright, now you want to like stretch the beginning and the end of that. So usually, like, the thing about it is, it would seem like one of the frustrating things is that stretching part, you know, with the two hands thing
Is there
being on
not
the
a
corner.
keyboard shortcut that can basically make it go across the entire field?
The property is, I don't know it. I mean, like, one of the things I hate is keyboard shortcuts. I mean, it's only because I've been
Why?
manually
It's so
editing for
useful.
years, but.
I think what it is this is what's
It
in
probably
which
is.
is easy to teach.
Yes.
It would just be at the moment, yeah.
It'll be a bunch of numbers like F1, go to F1, F10.
I mean, I think once you get.
But there probably is
So we're not
They used
getting
to
into
be function
macros in
keys.
this.
macros.
No.
Like,
I think
it's
Not
macros
for
is
us.
something-
this is not an IT course.
I could automate this task
Yeah,
completely with
macros.
one push of a button.
Yeah, the thing with macros is complicated
Alright,
for most
yeah,
people that
that's
don't know
good.
computers.
Set of
Okay, then
instructions
I
that
go
need
to
to be
the end.
followed.
And like, so remember what I was saying about, so the code key and when we go back to modify. Okay? Alright, so go back to modify as this track 4 is highlighted. And the thing about it is like you're learning all the various different things. So, one, maintain aspect ratio, so you remember that. Now, go down to chroma key. Well, yeah, just drag that down there.
Okay.
Alright, you know, make sure you do different levels on chroma key. Alright, so, you want chroma key, so you gotta tick the box for chroma key. Go next to chroma key, the word, and tick the box. Chroma key, I put the chroma key.
Okay.
Now, then we take the paint dropper, which is the dropper there, and we move it over to the WA logo. No, yeah. So you have to click on the paint dropper and move it. It's like a click and drag.
Move the whole thing, do you?
Alright.
It's fascinating to see how it can all be done, isn't it?
It's like everything though, even when you're doing all sorts of imports, it's all on the same principle, isn't it, of dragging and
Yeah,
clicking
hold
on the right
right
thing.
It's a
No, what to
shared,
click on.
it's a shared ecosystem.
Mm.
Once you learn it, it will apply to every program you use.
I mean, I'm familiar with like altering things, and not on YouTube, but on other things, you know, like images and
Yeah.
yeah.
It's exactly the same principle.
So I used to go to courses years ago, you know,
Yeah.
but I'm a bit rusty. Because I don't remember what a
Fine.
macro is. I used to know what a macro is.
A macro is
It's a
basically
program.
setting up a
It's
menu.
a program.
It's macro is like setting up a menu of actions for it to do
That's what you're doing,
automatically.
it was
Instead of letting
selecting
like
Yeah,
10 or
it's
20
like-
videos, you
yeah.
take one of the
So,
macros, does it all.
Peter was.
Yeah, it's like a little mini program.
Yeah, it's for automating
Alright.
processes.
I did think
As you
it was,
see,
yeah.
it's
Say
now
if you-
visible,
If you're
maintain
processing
that
like 20
information.
videos,
Yeah.
you don't want to be doing this for 20
No,
videos.
no.
Yeah,
So
but
you,
you
you
wanna
set up
see
a macro,
on-
if they're all the same, sort of very
First.
similar, and all you're doing is laying on extra layers,
Alright, so
you
first,
can macro it.
Martin, first what you want to do is that, so when you chroma keyed out the white,
Yeah.
you see, you can control like the hue, the saturation and all of this, right? You have a little play around with that. But for now, go back to saves,
Right.
because you want to now manipulate it, because you've already did the maintain aspect ratio, right?
Right. So.
Well, no, go, it's saving, let it save.
Okay.
Let it, is it saved?
It's
Did you click
saving.
save?
Yeah. It's saving. There.
Right. So we always want to be, when we're doing this, right, we always want to be on the image, so that way we can kind of see that better, right?
So you want that dragging up there then?
There we go for it.
Okay.
Do you mind if I just mention something? Wouldn't it
Go
have been
ahead.
better to put that logo in the top left or the top right corner where it wasn't blocking? Like
It-
you said?
That's what they're doing now.
Oh, yeah, but the life room's one as well in the other corner.
Hmm?
Again, traditionally, sorry if I may, Jay, so traditionally, it is always in the left or the right bottom
It might be,
corner.
but I'm wondering if that's
It's basically a
necessary.
channel logo.
Back that bit.
Ah.
Go smaller. Go smaller, because you're gonna,
One second.
no, you gotta click on to, no, down there. There we go.
Yeah.
You gotta
I do
click
know
on
what you
and
mean,
then manipulate it.
that's tradition, yeah, I
Yeah.
do know.
So it's just carried on from that basically.
Mm.
It's like a
Because it
channel
would look, I thought it
identifier.
would look a bit strange, but it just means it
Station
doesn't block
identification.
anything.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
Because that's what you're used to seeing on screens on the television and all sorts.
Yeah. All right,
Oh, let's not get into ticker tape.
Yeah. All right. So, go to File and Save Save Project as,
Okay.
Save Project as,
Yeah.
and this would be My Journey to Mars. Okay, then
Well, we just,
you just click Save.
okay, so we copy over the other one.
Well, it's his journey anyway, so we're not, you know, as long as we don't copy over, as long as we don't copy over Neves, that's what I'm trying to make sure that we
Just making
didn't.
sure we didn't write over something that was,
Already there.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, interesting.
So what I want you to do, just like when I saves, right? I just want you to click play for a second, right? And like I said, it's
See
just
all
like
the opaqueness and everything,
yeah, well, just see how it played out. So you
Yeah.
know, you just
Yeah.
made. I mean, so was that really complicated?
yeah. No, I mean, there's a few.
I mean,
you
it's
have
hard to
a few
remember.
things you have to
it.
remember, yeah.
It's what
Yeah,
to remember.
but
You
again,
have to write
that's
it down.
recording, right?
I think that's the best way to learn.
You have
That's
to write
recording,
it down,
right?
wouldn't you?
You've got
It
to
is,
get your
yeah.
hands on it.
The battery light's
Figure it
flashing.
out, haven't you?
Yeah, that's fine. So, because we're at the end. So my point is, we'll put the video up as well.
Yeah.
So, but you know, you went.
That will
through-
help seeing the steps we went through.
So just play it so that way we see the result of your edit. Right?
Okay, good.
No, we're not here next week, are we?
No.
No, right. Because the week
It's
after
not
that.
on next week.
It's not on next week, no. Because the week after that, if I bring my laptop in, you show me how to get Power Director
It
on.
should be, because we're sounding on the
The
phone.
reason if they don't.
I'll bring it in.
Oh, so there's no lesson next week?
No, it's
No.
half term next week.
But the comedy thing is next week.
The comedy thing is next week.
So if as a
And it serves things
That's-
normal
It's on
mostly.
Yeah.
Wednesday then.
but it's good because we've got the comedy thing, so we don't have to mess about with trying to juggle the
The
both.
comedy thing's going to be in here, you see.
Is it on Wednesday? Is that the comedy thing?
It is,
it
yeah.
the show, the actual show?
It is, yeah.
Oh.
All being well. It's
What time
about
is it
2 o'clock, I think.
Are you
it
in it?
starts, or something
It's
like that.
about
Maybe a bit earlier, given that.
The dogs will be in here in the morning.
All right.
So that finishes at 1 o'clock. It gives us an hour to clean the place up and get it smelling fresh after the dogs have been in. And then we'll get the show on the road.
isn't
Yeah.
And speak.
it? Sound
Are you in the comedy thing?
I might be.
Oh.
You should
Well, we
be.
know.
You've been
Have you
saying
written
you've
some
got to
scripts?
finish it.
Have you been writing scripts? Have you?
Well,
It
something
might
like
be
that.
All right, let's give him a hand.
Next.
And stuff.
You're going to be editing all the comedy stuff now.
So, I mean, how is that for other people to see the process? Because what that was pretty much just the branding. That wasn't the editing side, but
I think it's better to see from somebody who's never done it,
Yeah.
because they're in the same boat as everybody
Yeah,
else.
that's right.
Because if you'd have just done it, we'd have just gone, what did you do?
Yeah,
that's
no,
right.
you're totally right there.
Yeah, I think if Martin had done it, he'd have just gone straight through
Yeah,
it.
he just done it.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder
And then
what-
he
what-
does
what
it too
happened,
quick.
yeah.
He does it too quick.
Yeah, because you were asking questions about what I was doing, although I wasn't sure what I was doing. So it was,
So it was good what you did there. It was really good.
You'd have to really write it down, wouldn't you, what you
Yes.
click on? Because that's what I used to go to jobs like that and just write
Yes.
the relevant things to
Well,
them.
I'm
If you
gonna
do
bring
it
it
What
right,
I'm doing,
you
what I'm
get
just
to
doing
that.
here, this last bit is I'm just putting
You
fades.
don't give handouts, do you?
I'm just putting fades on the end here for our bottom ads because when it blinks out on Martin, it'll fade out on everything else.
nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And everything. I have to discover what's happening with the sound. But while I do that, I'll say you take a 5-minute break and then I'll show you the tech panel.
And,
You have that.
and are you recording that because you're going to put it on so you can refresh your memory of...
Did you stop that?
Sorry.
sorry.
I'm